Hello, lovely people. You're welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Oluwajumolo Adeniji, and I'm happy to have you here. Please remember to share, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a current subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. You're the real MVPs. Thank you so much. Today I have my husband with me here again. What's your name?
My name is Joshua Adeniji.
Okay. So last year, for our first year anniversary, we're 2 years by the way.
Yeah.
We're 2 years old. So last year, for our 1 year anniversary, we did a video how we met up to the point of where I said yes and then the relationship started. So
up to the point, you forgot where I was dating myself.
Where was dating himself before I came to join him in the relationship?
Yeah, she met me at the other side of my meditation.
Oh my god. Okay. So today we're picking it up from there, how the relationship was, how the ship was going until we got married, wedding planning. I think we can do that up to like the first year of our anniversary. Yeah. I mean, I think that makes more sense because
Story
plenty. All right, so let's get started.
Okay.
Where should we start from? I mean, what should we start with?
Okay.
Because I don't know.
Okay, like the relationship, how we started. Okay, I think you were in Lagos.
Yeah, I was in Lagos.
And I was in, the day she said yes, I was in Ogumosho. Like we said last time, it was 1st of January 2020. She said yes, I was in Ogumosho, and then she was in Lagos when she sent the letter. And then I think we started the relationship.
You started the relationship, it was a very long distance one. Because we've never stayed in a place for 1 week here. Even 2 days safe. Like we've never been in the same town for a very long.
Yeah, maybe 2 days, maximum maybe 2 days. I don't think so. So it was long distance relation. The bus was long, the train was long, then the plane was very, very long. So we had to invest time in calling because communication is one of the key to the relationship. Yeah, if there's love, if there's no communication, the love will just grow weak
and fly away.
So we need to communicate, and then we knew that this was the person I want, so I needed to invest time in communication. I've heard a lot of people say like, I'm busy, I love you,
okay.
And I'll be calling you maybe just 10 minutes in a day. I just say hello, how are you doing? I just say I should call you, I've registered, and that's all. Like you make out time.
Absentee.
Exactly, absent. You just come, just make
mark register. Like hey, I'm still here.
I'm still here, then run away. So, because of the distance, we need to invest more time. Find a time that is good for both of us to talk, and then we talk at length at that particular point. Follow up, what's going on at the side, what's going on at my side. So we did that.
We did it for like the duration of the courtship set. Because when I was in Lagos in Ogumosho, when
in Lagos I was in either Ogumosho or Ibadan.
Yeah.
I was in Ibadan.
Yeah.
Then when I came to Lagos,
I was in.
You traveled to Abuja.
2020, I was in Umuahia actually.
Okay.
2020, that's when I sent the letter.
Where you Umuahia? Lagos.
I was in Lagos. But I went to Umuahia to like complete service year.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, 2020. They must have now. Why is it here?
In 2020, you were in Lagos. When you said yes, then you went to Umuahia. Me and I came to Lagos.
You now came to Lagos. Exactly.
Yes. So she came to Lagos that particular time. So as at when she was done with service here, and then you came to Lagos. That was intense. I think you just stayed and then you ran to Abuja.
And then I went back. I went to Abuja.
Yeah, she ran to Abuja.
And I went to Abuja, and then you were still in Lagos.
I was still in Lagos.
Then when I came to Lagos,
I carried my bag and I
started processing.
Yeah, I carried my bag and I said, I'm leaving this country for you.
Yeah.
And then I traveled out of the country. Yeah. So do you want to walk around that lane?
Yeah, we can do that.
How was it? How do you feel talking to me long distance?
Well, I mean, at first it was hard, but like I got used to it. And like you said, communication was like the main thing. We did not feel like we were apart for like a very long time because we always stayed in touch. Sometimes we even watch each other sleep off safe.
Yeah.
I usually sleep off very, very
I do that. Just watch people watch.
us want to stay in touch, and then sometimes we call, like on his way to work, he can call, on my way to work, I can call. So like we just find a way to just keep staying in touch and just check in at intervals, like, hey, what's up? I just forget to like check in. So yeah, he didn't make it over, like, I don't know what
it didn't make it look like I'm too distant.
Or yeah, so
like the goal was clear that okay, this person is with me because because you see the number of time he's investing.
The only thing is we didn't get to like go on dates.
Yeah, we didn't go on dates.
Like,
We just had 2 dates. Remember the last time that date that I mentioned that we went for that I had 6,000. Yeah, I think that was our first date.
That was our first and last date technically before.
No, I think we had another date in ICM.
That was not a date now. Maybe you came to give me something that I forgot. Was not a date now.
It's not a date. I just handed you over the package and I just went.
No, we ate. I think we ate Coastal.
Yeah.
Went to Coastal.
Went Coastal there. I think we went to
Mr.
Biggs.
Biggs.
Yeah, that we're looking for a restaurant.
Yeah.
We said we'll never go to Mr. Biggs.
Again.
We just called and enter Mr. Biggs. And we were like, Jesus, we're already in Mr. Biggs. So I think that was our second date.
That could pass.
I think that was just the
That's all. So we never went on ice cream dates, movie night. It
was
so weird. We have certain
nice.
things that we didn't do. I wish we did, but I mean, at the end of the day,
I'm sorry. Well,
so
shit. At the end of the day, we found out that okay, I saw there's no found that I was planning to leave the country to go for my master's degree.
Yeah.
And then she was there. She was, I think you were looking for a job.
I was looking for a job. No, I had a job.
Okay.
I had a job, but then I had to leave, and then I was looking for another one.
Yeah.
Because as I when you got the visa to travel, I think, was I out of job then?
I think you're out of job that particular time.
I was out of
Yeah, she was in a particular place, and then the company was folding up kind of. I told her to leave the job, and then she left the job, and then she came. What happened?
Man.
What happened?
I don't remember the one thing I was still saying.
What?
The job that you made me not accept. We are coming there. What are you talking?
Okay, so I told her to leave the job because they were not doing anything again. They were not paying again, and then she was just working economic hours there. So I told her, you need to quit this job. I'm employing you to my company, Mind Gates Technology. Yeah, and then I told her that she should come over. She would be working with me on some clients, rather, which she wasn't doing anything. She was just, I was the client. She was doing customer service for the client. So she was applying to Zenith Bank, applying to different organizations. Yeah, Coronation Insurance.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming to.
Yeah, she's coming. So I was traveling out in August 2021. And then she was back to Lagos. She was applying to different jobs. And then my plan was that, okay, when I go in August, she was going to come in January. So we were also planning our visa application. You said you wanted to talk about job that I told you. Did I tell you not to apply?
Yeah, so because it was traveling out, so we knew that, like, we had this agreement that, okay, we're going to travel out, I mean, based in the US and all. So I got a job with Coronation Insurance. I can say
yeah.
I got a job with Coronation Insurance, and the offer was very good. Trust me, very.
Process.
The interview process was very long. Kilo day, like 7 stages. If I'm not mistaken.
Like
no. And then the offer letter came, but there was a clause in the offer letter that said, if I wanted to leave before 2 years, I needed to pay like a certain amount of money back to the company. And yeah, that was what the clause said. And the money was not like small money. It was very. So we spoke about it, and it was like how did you even say it? I think like the goal, what we are looking at.
Yeah.
That
we are traveling out. Exactly.
So accepting a job that is having a clause of you have to stay 2 years.
Exactly.
You have to pay.
It's going to stop what's going to stop in our life.
It's going to stop like the plans of things and all.
The plans of God.
Plans of God. This is it's plan of God. So like it's going to really scatter things. I accepted that job offer. And so I thought about it, and I felt like, okay, the move would be to reject that offer.
Yeah.
It pained me, but it didn't pain me so.
I think they already asked for guarantor.
They already asked for guarantor,
and then just saw the clause. They said she will respond before Monday.
I think we just had to read it again.
Yeah.
And we just overread and we just saw that. Like it was just there. We're like, oh no, this thing, they come for me. And then there were stories coming out that time that people used to run away.
Yeah.
Like they will not be able to reach there, they will not fulfill that term of agreement. And I don't think that's good enough. But children of God, we shouldn't do that.
Exactly. Since we already know that,
so
this is where we are going to.
I do not accept that job offer. Laura come because of man.
It's one thing that will kill a person. Your own was love.
But I think
yeah, she left the offer and then she was looking for a job also.
Yeah, and then I started sending bank applications.
Yeah, I started applying for Zenith Bank.
And Access.
And Access Bank, yeah. So I think Access Bank and Correlation Insurance, they were looking at that. Should we accept this girl? Should we not accept?
Talking about like Access Bank, I got to like the medical stage now.
Yeah, you got to the medical stage.
And they did not call me back.
And then they don't call. I don't know whether maybe there is an affiliation between them.
I think that time I was running Access and Correlation.
Then you are now doing Zenith Bank also.
I was not doing Zenith.
So long short of the story, I was already outside. She was looking for a job. I told her not to get a job, not to pick up the job that was available.
Yeah.
And then just because we had this particular plan to move out. So you went for visa interview?
Yeah, I went for visa interview January 2022.
Yeah.
January 2022 was the first interview.
Yeah.
I'm saying first interview because I did it. Oh, shaking me.
Olule.
Oh, shaking.
Olule.
Oh, shaking.
Olule.
Oh, shaking. Oh, no.
We said that man dey go share anymore. She shouted the.
But I did the carry and thank God I did the carry. Ow, hey, Jesus Christ.
You guys have seen.
Oh my God. So my first interview was January 2022.
Yeah.
And it was in Abuja.
Mm-hmm.
So prior to that time, I got to like Zenith Bank medical stage.
Yeah.
And so like that's the previous year rather.
Yeah.
So I was talking to him about it that, do you think I should go for Zenith Bank medicals? Because we already had visa dates for January 2022 and I was thinking about it that, do we really need to go pursue Zenith Bank? Because I was going to travel out. But it was like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So I went to do medicals like that previous year. So yeah, I went for interview in Abuja and then I got denied. Which was breakfast. Premium. On my way back, so when I got to the airport, on my way back, like joining the queue to like board the plane and all, I just saw the number calling and I picked and then they said that I should come for documentation.
Yeah.
That's like from Zenith Bank.
Zenith Bank.
Oh, my joy! Like my face just lit up again. Like yay!
At least I don't get you get job.
At least I don't get job. At least it's not Padanu or Nomechi. Because if I had not done that medicals last year,
trust me,
that I would have been jobless in 2022. I would have been job hunting again. But thankfully, I didn't throw everything away. But I just think,
yeah. So after that, when you got the job, we're happy. Although we're not happy about the visa denial, but we're happy that that she got a new job at least. That will keep her engaged. She'll not think about her life and exit the relationship and leave me inside.
No, so.
So shall we were like, okay, let's try to apply again. Over there, I was praying that God, please grant this girl visa, but it did not come true. So we just left everything on God and know that God's time is the best. We trust God for the second time. I know January might not be your time, but trust me, August will be your time. It's something God is doing.
No, my second this was May.
I mean entering into the US.
Oh,
not come January.
Oh yeah, I could not
August
come spring.
So we started applying for another interview in
May. No, we got a date for May. Like we continued that time, but we got a date for May. And I went again. And they gave me breakfast.
Jesus! That was she took plane.
I still traveled Abuja.
You collected leave.
Yes,
work.
And hotel and lunch. Jesus Christ.
Plane, hotel, food. And you know Abuja food. This girl, they are not big. She not going to Buka.
No,
all
no,
that, everything, all the whole
no,
was cried. It was very, very painful. I think I cried. My heart, there's one place like that.
Just the aching.
It just be aching me. I was like, hey, Jesus. Okay, I came.
That second time when I went back to Lagos, I was just telling him that, like, why am I doing all
Why am I
this?
stressed?
I have a good job, I'm writing ICANN exams. Why am I stressing to be pursuing one master's? I can just do my master's in the university in Nigeria. Beg. I'm not doing it again. I'm done.
Then she's not coming to US again. I say, Auntie, you're not coming to US again. She say, yes, I'm not coming again. Say, Auntie, I'm not coming to Nigeria too. I'm like, see, you understand what you're saying? You know what you're saying is that we cannot walk. You are saying that, okay, you want to run it, you're not coming again. You know what you're saying is that both of us, let us go our separate ways. Because it's not possible. You have to still put in the effort. I think you spoke to someone.
Yeah, it was the same Nigerian thing that the person said that then maybe Josh would have to come back.
Yeah. When I heard that, I said,
come back to me.
I don't come. I said I will just keep trying, just keep trusting God, and then just keep going again. Yoruba will say, Beshimba Dani.
But see, Beshimba Dani, you say, you padà wá ẹsẹ̀ wá ní kàn ní abẹ́yẹ̀ ò ní kàn èwo wá lẹ́sìn burúkú
àbíkálẹ̀ wẹ́sìn mi
ẹ̀rọ wẹ́sìn mi ni ẹ̀sìn mi that ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ we now brought it to Lagos. In our mind thinking ẹ̀sìn mi
yeah, exactly. So like the rather than going to Abuja
again
for interview, so we said okay, let's do it in Lagos because the rumor every time is that Abuja used to approve people every time.
And then Lagos is denied. So we thought Abuja was fine, but so they denied it twice. Now Abuja was like, okay, you know what?
Let's do Lagos. So I think she went for the Lagos interview again. That was
in August.
In August, right?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
August. Okay, so we applied again, and then she went in August again, and then boom. She just breakfast again. Hey, that night, the night before I interview, I prayed all through the night. Fire. Everybody in the house, fire. I don't know that we let them fire like they fire.
The fire.
Funny. And then the funny thing that time was that every interview that you were going to, I think the second time and the third time, you were going with one of my friends.
Yes, the second one I went to Abuja. Then Elisha went to do his own in Lagos, and Elisha got it. Yeah, and I was denied.
And the same day, like I was praying for both of them.
Same day.
That second time, I was praying for both of them. Elisha was going to Lagos, she was going to Abuja. I prayed for both of them. They gave Elisha.
They was thinking about we were going to travel together.
Exactly.
Now we have to make me take
exactly.
Oh, that's how I told breakfast.
Elisha went. He stayed. The third time
was me and Oga Taffy.
Yeah, Taffy.
Lagos. Yeah, that was in Lagos. And Oga Taffy got it, and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
She wasn't like in my front during like the interview. Like then she went to the. Person that I went to like the next person. And then only for us to meet outside, and she was like, she got it, and like,
Jesus.
What did you see my life?
Okay, she cried.
Yeah, let me give you that one. Oga Taffy came with her mom, so they were celebrating and all that. Like everything was good and fine, and I mean, I was just there like, they just give me breakfast.
Exactly. I think their parents were like, they don't even know what to do.
Yeah,
they don't know how to.
Probably knew. I probably think that they were in the very.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know how to express their joy too much for their daughter and how to be sensitive. Exactly, how to control. Yeah. So they were very emotional sensitive that they are not celebrating
too much.
And then you are crying there.
I'm feeling bad.
Exactly.
Like she was not like, let's pray. We should have prayed. Thank God for Oga Taffy. They prayed that my own will come. When everything come me. Wow, no.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Sometimes when people around you are getting it.
Yeah.
Your peer group, your age group, people are making it, and then you're just like, Oluwa.
Teminko.
Teminko.
Like I was literally happy for her. They just gave me breakfast like now. So even me, I could not even express my joy
for her
like very well because I was hurting somewhere.
Too.
I know.
I mean,
like wasn't a very good
it
experience.
was.
I don't wish that on anybody.
So after that one, I think
final
then we now said, okay, let's try again. In fact, that third time she already, I like you have already begged to pay.
Yeah, at that time, I said this thing by force by fire, you will not pass me by. I will do again. I will do again.
Then we applied. I think we moved the admission again to January 2023, and then we were going for interview when.
We got day for November.
November, yeah, I think November 17.
Yeah, something around that time.
November 17,
yeah,
then she went for. Then I thought she was going for that November 17 again, and I had another friend again. Miracle. Hey. Miracle Agolo Aje. Me Agolo Aje.
Me, yeah, true.
Miracle was also going for Italy. I thank God. What is it within me and all my friends?
All my friends.
The first time my friend and I went, she got denied. My friend got approved. Second time, our friend got approved.
Yeah.
She got denied. This time, Miracle and I were to go for interview. I just didn't go. So funny enough, their interview was like
it was not same day anymore.
No, it wasn't same day. So I was like, oh God, this formation, we'll concentrate prayer on one person rather than pray for two of them together, and then maybe the angel that want to accept the prayer pass. When I'm praying for
when you mentioned Elisha, Elisha also okay. Because Elisha come.
So I prayed, and then I prayed for them separately, concentrated.
Yeah, it was separate days.
Yeah, separately, and then she went for the fourth one.
Yeah, in Lagos.
Do you want to take the experience of that fourth one?
That fourth one, rather, I said first one.
Yeah.
So I didn't usually when the third one rather I slept in an hotel on the island because it was like early morning one, and I stay on the mainland. There's no way I could beat that traffic. But the last one was I think around that 11 a.m.
Yeah, 11:30ish.
Yeah, so I felt like I could beat from the house. So I left from the house that morning for the island, and I got there. And so I was on that queue that they will first check your documentation, then take you to like the consular's office. Yeah, consular's office.
Yeah,
then you now join the line for the interview. So I was on that line when I started feeling dizzy. Then I now went to go and stay on there's a railing by the left hand side. It was facing the sheer ocean.
I mean, ocean in Lagos. The river
I don't know the river.
It's at the back of this water carrying thing, that river side.
I mean, if you've probably gone to the embassy, you know what I'm talking about. That left hand side, there was a railing there. I stood there. I was like, okay, let me catch my breath. And breath wasn't catching. I now said, okay, let me walk back to the securities at the back and maybe sit down or ask for water or something. How I got to the security place, I don't know. How there was water on my face, that there was 7-Up here that I've almost finished drinking. How that happened, I don't know. No, funny. Then I now regained consciousness, and then they were now telling me that will I come back another day? They said to Yoruba that they can help me talk to those people and tell them that I'm not feeling too well, that I can come back and do that. When you go today, get this visa. I'm going and coming back. My person will not pass me by. But now, imagine I've gone back that day. That's how the blessing don't fly over my head. No, that expression was bad. I don't know what caused the dizziness. It was I don't know. Maybe I think I fainted. I think I did.
And then that was the day of the interview.
That was the day.
But for me, on the other hand, I planned to pray again. And then I had this particular friend of mine. I won't say, let me just say an acquaintance. At that particular point, he just told me that it won't think bad. This time around, you just pray. You just praise God and just thank God. And I was looking at that kini and I thought he lay too so like that. But come to think about it, I just thought about it today. And it's true. I've been hearing saying that they say when prayer does not work, turn into praise, but it has never been practical in my own life. I'm a prayer, fire person. Let them be praying. But this time around, it's just okay. Maybe we'll try praises. And then somebody else said it again. Okay, let me just try it. And then that night I was like, okay, God, I'm just going to praise you for what you have done. I just give glory to you because she's coming. And then I started praising God throughout the night. Hallelujah challenge. I just started praying. I sweat very well. I danced throughout that particular night. I don't know that. Maybe she enjoyed it. And I'm dancing, I still don't faint.
Well, God don't revive me, God said.
Maybe
and who knows?
And then I think he went for the interview, and then they gave her the visa.
No, I know the gist of the interview. When I got there on the queue, the person that denied me the last time in Lagos, by calculation, it was going to be him. Most were winning both. So I went to the toilet. I'm like, I'm sure I'm not right the second time. So I went to the toilet, stayed there for a while. No, mommy, nothing happened to me. I just went there to go, I just looked at the mirror, adjusted myself again. I came out back. At the end of the day, was still this man. Calm down. Yeah, my hands was doing begin. It has happened again. It has happened. So I went there and then it was like, oh no, that he can't interview me again because it was on that interview me the last time. I was like, thank God. Thank God. Then I went to like the next person.
And then I gave you the visa there. And then she called me Timothy Joe. She called me and she was like,
I franked him.
She franked me, she was like, hello babe, I don't know what's wrong with
me.
I think I'm the problem here. Oh God. You know, I was dancing in praise. I was like, oh God, why are you fucking God, why me? And then she was like, babe, calm down. I got the visa. I was like, I got it, and then she just showed me the white paper. If you know what,
white paper.
She just showed me the white paper like this. I was like, wow! And then I was just screaming that particular night. I was very, very happy, and then she came. And then also we were planning our wedding. Before that, you don't say it.
I've been saying before that time, like we've been planning to get married in December, and this interview was in November. Well, I sat, was it May? I sat second interview was when you started saying
let's
we should get married in like August. It was August that I wanted to marry. We should get married in like August, and I was like, what will happen to? Because these are not late. You were not planning to come back to Nigeria to settle. So if you come and then we get married, so what is going to happen to me?
But she sat with that and then she started asking me questions. Like, okay, wait. So you will come and then you will marry me? I said, yes. Okay. So when you finish marrying me, will I be wearing my ring up and down in Nigeria? Because I know you are going back to the US. So I'll be wearing ring up and down in Nigeria. I said, okay, you will not wear your ring. She was like, okay. Where will I stay? She said that.
Because will I stay with your parents?
Exactly. I can't go to Nigeria State and go and stay with your parents. I have a job. And then I
can't stay in my father's house.
Exactly. I can't stay in my father's house too. I said, okay, we will get maybe we will get house for you. She was just all tired of the whole thing.
Like, so which church will I not be attending? Because last week I said in my father's church. And every time they will say, so is in the US.
Is in the US, and then she just, I know a lot of people are going through that particular.
Like I've heard stories, I've even like seen people that it takes them years to like go join their spouses wherever they are. And I didn't want it.
So she said, Uncle, maybe we postpone this idea of marrying in August too. I said, okay, no problem, because that was the other right we could go out to go. She's not coming as a student. She could just come as my dependent, okay? And then she can come, and they were like, okay, let's just move it. So when she was going for the final one, I was telling her, okay, see, if this final one does not work, we are going for marriage. No,
like when they denied me in August was when I started considering the idea of marriage. Okay. Because of doing the wedding rather. Because what's the name? I forgot my line of thought though. I forgot my line of thought. Because we could not get dates.
Okay.
Getting dates was hard. Even the way we got January, May, and August was was just miraculous.
Exactly.
And so the reality of getting another one before the year runs out,
It wasn't
it was
looking
very
like
slim.
Yeah, very, very
And so
slim.
I think it was after the third.
Yeah, and then I was getting to the end of my program, and if I finish my masters and I haven't brought in my dependent, it's going to be quite difficult to bring. And so I was like, babe, I'm graduating in May. Let's just get married in December. And then we're like, she was like, I said, let us get married. She was like, okay. And then she started considering the option, and then we're looking for dates for our interview again because she was to resume in January. So we're looking for another date. It was like, okay, let us get men. I started looking for men in suits. She was just dragging her feet.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I know before that time, like, because I had to tell my dad,
Okay, yeah.
There was that part of it that was like,
how will you tell your father?
Yeah, this thing is getting reasonable. I mean, we could also still keep pursuing students, but we could also get married and process the other dependent visa. I was like, how do I now say this to my father and tell him that I want to marry and my husband is going to come from US and marry me,
and then he go back and then I'll go and join him later.
And I'll now go and join him later. Like, how? So I spoke to him that day. I think it was over the phone. It was over the phone, funny enough. And I spoke to him. I told him that,
no, that you know what by so I think decide.
And the Lord was over by so I think decide the more come way came by his sorrow no you know. So I pushed it to him, told him everything that was going on, and then he just said, Oda. I said, yeah.
Because my mind was skipping before
my mind was skipping.
I was shocked. Just Oda, that's a good idea.
Okay, we will do this.
And then after when my daddy gave approval that okay, we can start planning my wedding, and then I spoke with my parents too. My parents were like, that's fine.
Yeah.
So we started planning the wedding. We chose the date. We chose the date that we could be our parents. So this is the date. They're like, okay.
Yeah, we chose it. I mean, we didn't want them.
We are not actually, and then we go this is the date. But thank God for sweet parents. They just accepted the date like that. Okay, I'm assuming it's on the audio for me. So we were happy and then we started planning, but she was still dragging her feet.
Yeah, I was dragging my feet because
I tell her, come and go and check all. Why were you? She will not do. I'll give her this contact, give her that contact. Call this person, call this kidney because I was in the US and it's little to what I could do. Why would
I drag my feet? Sorry for the interruption. Okay.
So why were you dragging your feet?
Yes, now because of the whole situation, I didn't want to put myself in at the end of the day, having to explain to people that you're in the US and I'm there, blah blah blah. So I didn't even want that one at all. So I wasn't telling a lot of people. I think I just created a group chat for my own ladies at Shelby, and that's because it's Shelby ladies, so they have to know beforehand because of buying of clothes and like prepping to come and all. Like that's why they even knew about it because I mean. Nah, I wasn't ready to make it public.
Even the dates that we choose self-governance, it's not like whether she just said, okay, let's just do it, but in our mind she was already looking at this paper. Last, we just enter those group chat and tell them, we are just kidding, we are not married, we got you.
People that are Pukumanto, they are not plenty.
They are not plenty, yeah.
I will just tell them that the wedding is not happening
again and something happened way before. So that was the plan that she was having in her mind. But I was still praying about it, we were praying. And then one day I was just driving on the highway. Hearing Mama Kunda. And then I heard a voice, Joshua, park the car and speak visa date for this baby. I was like, God, is that you? Is that you? The voice said,
it's a dog.
Park the car and choose date. And then on the highway, I just pointed and then I parked on the highway. I just parked. And then I logged into the visa date, and lo and behold, November 17th. That's in here. That was the only date that was available, and that was the time 11 something. And then I selected the visa date for us. So miraculously, we got the date. Emilo me.
I know.
And then that was and then she got the visa.
And as soon as I got it by wedding, it was that same day that I went to go and do photo shoots for our invitation card.
Yeah, for our invitation card.
The energy boss was just I'm getting married.
That's when she started calling everybody.
Everybody
started calling the husband, started calling decorations, started calling different. I was like, and funny thing that we planned the wedding by ourselves.
I mean, we just
we made a list. Although we made a list of
things that
we wanted to get, the amounts as we're reaching each vendor. We're putting the amount in the Excel sheet.
Sure.
And then we're doing this is the amount. We have sent this one. We have sent this one. And then we planned everything by ourselves. And then lo and behold, December 2022, I traveled home and I went to go and get married to this beautiful princess. Oh beautiful.
And here we are 2 years after.
And here we are 2 years after. Yeah. And then coming to the US.
I think we should talk about your own US experience now.
Oh.
What do you think? Because I mean, you can just give us like small thing that was happening to you in the US. I mean, me in Nigeria, I was facing my own.
Okay, when I was in the US, it was difficult because we had times different. It was 6 hours time difference. So I had to be calling her, waking up in the night, calling her because I do not want to lose that communication. Yes, it's not convenient, but I may see pepper, I may see flower where I go pluck. So I have to dedicate time to it. So either I wake up in the middle of the night, it just have to work. It's not this, you have to go out of your convenience to make sure it is working. I've seen a lot of people use that as an excuse, time different and this thing. If you like it, you will invest time to it. Just no, time difference is not an excuse.
No.
Yeah, you have to look for this. They said the pot that will eat pepper, the bomb have to be hot.
To burn safe.
Exactly, to burn safe. So continue that idea product. So if you like so if you like somebody, you would invest the time. So I had to wake up in the middle of the night, talk to her. I have friends all those time like that. Those friends don't be looking at me, oh my, oh this of this book got on share. Oh the
I knew Walmart. I knew everywhere.
Every single thing we are doing. Yemi, Kunle, Samuel. They don't be like, oh this boy is already telling his girlfriend where he went to again. Because I was like, I don't need to just keep the communication going. So I was doing video call with her, showing things in Yaro, I was not showing her every single thing. This is this. See this machine. Exactly. We pay by ourselves. There is no attendant to press it for us. We go and then we pay by ourselves.
No, my husband is in the big boyfriend.
Yes,
is in the US.
And then I was sending dollars. This guy just called. They just in the office. They just say Juju. They send money
again.
I was sending money.
I just told him that they don't send dollars. If I want change, again.
So for me, I was just doing my master's program, following up with her, calling her. Everybody knew that this boy has a girlfriend. Everywhere I go, they say, this guy has a girlfriend though. Every single time.
I mean, they knew at my workplace. Yeah. I was always
like they knew. Like I made it popular because one thing that I do for me as a guy is that when I get to an unknown place and then people do not know me, there's that tendency, my baby's not here also, there's that tendency that quote and unquote you might want to look for an alternative or so. But one thing I try to do is that I announce to everybody so that they will know that so that if peradventure they see me talking to another lady another time,
they will even come for
can tell you that have girlfriend. Exactly. I remember that time, Mr. Amos, that man, Jesus. That man will be telling me, yo, go to bank account, girlfriend in Nigeria. So I had a lot of ropes in my my neck. My brothers were following up with me. Bro Dave will be following up. I think I used to tell you that time also. That if you see me doing anyhow, just call my elder.
And Auntie D.
Yeah, and Auntie D, my elder sister too. My father told me say, "Show me bed you want." Go to your Jerry. So my mom will say, "Show me."
Go to your Jerry.
Go to your Jerry. And then Jerry comes with my bad.
Oh my God.
So like I announced it. It was also a responsibility on my own part also, so that I will not. So
yeah, but was always asking Joshua and call.
Exactly.
Joshua and call.
The father will come here and pray for me. The father, our father will be reminding me, "Pay, you be on come. So everything now, so that was part of my own side. I was announcing to people that I have a girlfriend. So whenever they see me with somebody, they say, "Ah, he has a girlfriend. Oh, this one is a married man."
Yeah.
So like everybody knew that I was in a relationship.
And that helped. I mean, don't try to hide your
relationship.
Why would you go to exactly.
It will save you a lot.
What's your plan?
Trust me. What's your plan? Thank you. What's your plan? If I have it in that time, I'll be flaunting it like this. But what's your plan? Just let people know that, oh, I'm in a relationship. Yes, I know you are scared that, oh, you don't know the type of... Although when I was flying out too, my mind was like, "Hey, Chineke, this is my breakfast too." I mean, it's a commitment from your own part. So I have to just believe in it also that, okay, this is going to work. I shouldn't just assume that it's not going to work and then... Of course, I know the person I was in relationship with, so I wasn't assuming.
And people are on the same page, and that's the thing about communication.
Yeah.
Because you always talk about everything,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
literally everything. Just name it. Talk about everything, so you know where this person's standpoint is on this matter.
Yeah, exactly.
You know where, like, you're not confused because it's in the confusion of you don't know what this person thinks about you. You don't know where you're going. That causes all this breakups of when he travels out, the relationship has ended. Because you people don't even know like where you are.
Yeah. Is it easy? No.
No.
It's not easy.
It's not.
It's not. But
it's achievable.
Yeah, it's achievable. So far you know this person, you love this person. The person you love in Nigeria is still the same person. When you come to the US, it's still that same.
It's just time.
Yeah, exactly. And also, out of humanity, also you should also be reasonable that you've been with this person for a particular period of time. It's not time to cut off things, because sometimes I'll be like, Abba, I can't be that wicked to now say, am I seeing Spec in US? Of course. Spec are flying up and down.
I was
like available now. But the truth is, she too. And baby, part of the reason why I don't want to go to correlation insurance was that I feel like, I want guys to come out and bet mama threats.
So that was why.
No, that is part of why. That was not why.
That was why.
That's not why. That's not why. The why was that we had a plan to come to the US. But the other why is that our boys come to mama work after. So I'm a babe. Oh, my work after. Confirm after. One weekend is weekend I prepare them weekend. And tomorrow work after me, we to work after the guy. I don't want them to come and come on January. Exactly. So I feel that was not part of this, but that was
part. You said that's part of it.
So like, be responsible. And think about the human also. So that was what I was doing on my own side. I was just proclaiming the love, my love I had for her every time. They know her.
This is my love.
Exactly. To the point that my friends started talking to her, Vicky.
Yeah, Vicky.
They call, whenever I call Vicky, we talk to them. Sweet, exactly. Very sweet. Then Kule too be like, Choti Pefe. That's what I was just saying. Yeah, exactly. So virtually almost all my friends, they spoke.
Elisha, thank you.
Elisha, I need to change my phone. Elisha, when Elisha came to the US, he's always monitoring me. If I go anywhere, he'll be like, hey, what is it? God, Jesus. So I've got new friends too. Yeah. I've got new friends also. They will keep you in check too.
Yeah.
So I think that's what was going on my part until when she came, and then when she was coming to the US, I think I came with Samuel and Elisha.
Yeah, no, it was just Sam.
It was just Sam, maybe?
I think I said Elisha.
Oh, Elisha did not come that day. Okay, Elisha was at home. Or he had class. So I came with a friend of mine, and then we brought her to the US.
Welcome to the US.
Sorry. Sorry, that one from the airport when she came. I think that's.
Yeah, we traveled together in January. Well, my own flight was.
Yeah, I
we had
booked my
plenty.
flight.
My own had plenty stopovers.
Yeah.
Your own was direct, so you
My own
got
was
there
direct.
before me, but I left before you.
Although she was not happy, she was like,
It's good to have money in this life. Oh.
The thing is, I booked my flight in August.
Yeah,
2022.
thinking it was going to.
Yeah, it's still doubt. I did not book your own.
You knew
because
my own.
I do not believe we are going to come together. Because I was still in August before the thing, so I had to schedule another flight for her. So ours was earlier than mine. So I got to the US before her, so we picked her back. And then coming to the US also, we started. It was very, very new to her. Man, guys, flowers to my baby girl. She really tried. Like she was new to marriage. She was new to US. And she was doing her master's degree, new to another academic structure.
Yes,
because if you are doing your master's in the US, and I guess some guys in the UK and Canada would relate, test every week, quiz every week, assignment every week.
It was very, very, it was very, very new and shocking.
Deadlines,
plenty deadlines. Some courses have projects, like confirmed project that you have to like do research on. And
yeah, so she was new to those 3 things, and then she just wake up and she's looking at me, they want to kill me. And then thank God that I've been there before. I just encourage her, help her, linked her up with her fellow classmates, and then some of my set guys.
I still felt it though.
Yeah, I know she still felt
because I was very bad now.
Yeah,
I was alone. That experience was.
Yeah, it wasn't nice, but she was new to those 3 different things.
Then my box.
Yeah,
so that
box.
whole thing just stressed me.
A box that had all her documents. See, we playing the blood of Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
A box. I carry on box and all her certificates.
My document, everything.
All her documents. So she had it as a carry-on bag. And she had to put it in the plane whenever she's going. But while she was entering the plane, they said the cabin was full.
The cabin was no, it was not that one. It was the other connecting flight.
Okay.
It was one of the connecting flights. I think to
the
I think it was the connecting flight from Kigali.
Okay, from Kigali, Rwanda.
From Rwanda rather.
To
Rwanda.
Kigali, Rwanda.
From that place to Doha. It
Doha.
was that connecting flight there that they said it was full.
Yeah.
That we should all of us should like
give them their carry-on
bags, and I think they should have checked and tagged it.
And then she only had her passport.
And so I only had my passport.
So all her school documents that she was coming to also.
My I-20, all of the
service document, everything was inside her carry-on bag, and then she put it. And then they collected it. They wanted to put it in the cargo, and then they mistagged her bag. And then she got to the US. And then she got to the immigration.
How will I have known that?
Okay, you did not know. She did later. Sorry, that's.
But like when things started going wrong was when I got to Qatar.
Yeah.
And it was just my passport that was with me. I didn't have I-20.
Yeah.
So I was getting scared. That
exactly.
Tibade, Kini, you told me that there was like a port of entry.
Yeah, port of entry.
So I didn't even remove that part of like my documentation. I was like with it. It was just my passport. So if I'm also what will I do?
Exactly.
What would I do? What would I do? It was like if there's a place to print, I could print Kini. If any problems in Kokode, no.
When she told me that they collected my bag, I said, "Are you with your passport?" Because that's the number one thing. Because for me, I used to sometimes I put my passport in my carry-on. So that day I just asked her, "Are you with your passport?" John told you alone. And then she was like, yes, she was
with my passport.
Hey, Jesus. Your dad will shout the place. That's like, that's why she said, yes, she's with her passport. I said, thank you, Jesus. At least. They don't know, they can see that you have US visa. And then she got to point of entry, the experience.
Yeah, I never was port of entry then.
Because that point of entry, they can return you back.
They can actually
they can deport you back.
They can.
To Nigeria.
They can. Then there's like this line that you join. If you're having problem, they will now take you to another place. So I already knew that I had problem.
So when you got there,
So when I got there, they asked me for my passport. I gave it to them. Then they asked for the other items, and I was like, that's my carry-on was sent like final destination.
Yeah.
And so
it should be here.
It should be here already. So they took me to that room that was filled with people with
police
with issues. A lot of that. One telling me I have to say big. We now got there. So it now got to my turn. They had asked me like what was the problem. I told them what the problem was. Then the man said, okay, that he will follow me to go and check my bag and see that documentation. Now bag baggy. What's in my bag?
Hey.
Like the police officer. Yeah, I didn't mean. I'm like, hey!
You can't carry the bag.
What's against me? Like the bag was because the bag was color red. It was red bag. It was looking exactly the same as mine, but it was not my name. No, it was my name. It was my name, but it wasn't
your
my
name,
bag.
but it wasn't that bag.
Yes.
My name was on it.
My name was there. I didn't even know.
Bag.
But it wasn't my bag. And now, thank God there was no Jesus.
Or drugs or anything.
That would be bad.
Hey, Jesus.
So I opened my bag and it was also another student that was going to another location. But the fact that it was my name,
it was
that was
on
on
it.
it.
Exactly. So I think you have to tell the police
that
this is your name, but this is not
my bag. And thankfully, I think the owner of the bag was a guy.
Yes,
so there were no female like consent inside. So I think that made it believable that.
And thank God for favor.
Thank God for favor.
That it is a good police officer.
Because
sometimes I remember exactly. So he just walked you back.
He told me to show him on the he walked me back.
Yeah.
And he told me to show him on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And so I now showed him on the phone, and so they allowed me go.
Yeah, they allowed her
And
go.
if not,
hey, Jesus Christ. Exactly.
Oh, is this your name? Yes.
Exactly.
What color is your bag? Red.
Yeah, exactly. And then the content of the bag was something
else.
Colon Shano. I we thank God for God's mercy and favor. If you have any documents here, we're calling the airline and the rest, but thank God, Afakini, we got to the CEO of the airline. But thank God, the CEO was so sweet.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
She followed up. That was to be for
another day. I mean, I don't know. Thank God for victory.
Yeah, and then when she came to the US, finally, I graduated and then I had a job, and then we needed to move to another state, and that was what the video she posted of our move.
Yeah, I think you should talk about that school fees that he made for you.
For me, okay. When I came to the US, there are people that jackpot, people that jackpot, because I did not have sufficient funds, and then I was trusting God for funds for my school fees, and then they were already sending us email from school. If you have not registered by this particular time, they are going to drop you and the rest. I spoke with my elder sister, so I was planning to take a loan, and then I was waiting for my elder sister to help me arrange the loan and the rest like that. But deep down between us, we were just praying, God, show mercy, God, show mercy, God, show mercy, let grace come. Because we know and we heard that it was God that told us to leave. So He wouldn't leave us hanging here. So we prayed about it. And then I had a lot of my friends, Friday to the Monday that they said they are going to stop, they are going to drop our courses. I kept praying, and then some of my friends they already did this monthly installment.
Payment plan.
Yeah, payment plan, and then I did not do payment plan. I did not make any commitment to this thing. And then lo and behold, came Monday, and I think they just woke up, and they're like, those of you that have not paid school fees, your school fees has been waived. I was like, yay! Are you kidding me? Like, it has been waived. And those of you that have done payment plan before, you are going to pay your money. But those of you that have not even made payment plan, those of you that have not done anything, your school fees have been waived.
This is not supposed to be funny, but then
I was like, Jesus! Like, Jesus! Like, I called her, I was like, babe, shout hallelujah! And then we're just happy. And the funny thing, I think after 2 weeks or so, that's how they just dash all of us $1,200 and something without doing anything. $1,200 and something. And then later again, I think after 3 months again, they see dash on $750. And like, Jesus is my sponsor. So when I come to the US and everything, Jesus was really my sponsor. I didn't pay the first semester. The second semester, I got graduate assistantship, full funded, like I didn't pay a dime. And I was like, Jesus. Maybe I'll just pray for, as many that are looking for graduate funding that are here, I pray God will come through for you miraculously in the name of Jesus Christ. So that was how God helped me fund my school fees. And then when she came to us, she also got funding. She also got half funding. We had to pay half of the money. And then when I was done with my program, we had to leave that particular town that we were in. And then she had to transfer.
The decision making of that one, so I think it's worth sharing.
Yeah,
because I had asked scholarship funding, and then
they promised full
funding the next semester till I graduate.
Yeah.
But he got a job in Utah, and then we had to move. So I was in between transferring to another school where we didn't even know we could transfer.
Exactly.
We reached out to the school, and I think that's one thing too. It does not hurt to ask questions.
Yeah.
Because we're literally thinking I was going to start over, like in the other place, but then we asked some questions, and then they said I could just transfer like some courses over, and that made sense. So when they said they would give full funding for like the rest of the duration of the program, and we're in between that decision making.
Yeah.
Either I stay back in Tennessee without paying school fees, you get, or
you go with me.
I go with you to Utah
and pay school fees. Because the other school were asking for school fees. And one thing that God did was that before we made that decision, we tried to look for the actual school fees of this school. We called people. They were like, the thing was not clear. We did not know.
And then there was they offered the scholarship that the price was big, but compared to the school fees that we're supposed to pay, it was little. So it was just that big price that probably made us feel like, they gave scholarship. Like, this amount. It wouldn't be all that bad.
Yeah. So we started thinking about it, started praying about it, and then we got like affirmations to go. But you know, when you hear that you should go, and when you are going, like you got affirmation that okay, go. But at the front, the place that they are going, that they tell you to go to, the road is bumpy and the rest like that. They're like, when it's going to lush, let me just call.
Let's just call
exactly.
and just consult. Well, that's
So I called my father first. My father. My father. Yeah, I called my father, and then I told my father, Daddy. The school that she is right now is full funding and the rest like that. Yeah. But where we are going to is not full funding and the rest like that. My daddy told me, babe, take your wife.
Exactly,
I think take your wife and we should go. Lord will go with you. I said amen. My mom said, Emma, go, Emma, So that you go. Then I called my spiritual brother to Brother Yo.
Shout out to you.
I called Brother Yo and I said, man of God, take your wife and the people should go.
Why did you not do that?
Yeah, he said, man of God, take your wife, go with her. Don't worry. It's the money, God will provide. And then I was like, okay. This is affirmation. Confirmation to what I received, and then I bundle her. Like, okay, babe, this is it. And very, very sweet. She did not oppose the decision.
Yes, now because it was like reality was setting in. Because we're thinking about it that we start paying two house rents. Yeah. And yes, we're not paying school fees, but at the end of the day, you buy groceries.
Then we'll be far. Also, remember we did distance relationship. So.
And how many months to marry?
Exactly. 5 months. 5 months to marry.
We should come and be scattering.
Not start distance relationship again. So we just look for what was best for the family and what was good for us, and then coupled with the fact that we prayed about it too.
Yes,
And then we're like,
let's
you know,
just go.
let's go. And then imagine I'll be flying from here to this
Yeah,
place.
because you want to come and you want to
and
come and
then
keep
the
up.
flight from here there is like go come.
It's
like,
very far
like
now.
around $700, $800.
It's very far.
So and then you'll be expecting me to go to maybe every other week. So what are we talking about?
At the end of the day, the money that you're trying to like
trying
avoid
to
is what you still eventually spend.
So we now came down
To Utah.
And then she started going to school. The school is so sweet.
Ah,
Sweeter than the one, very, very sweet than the one that we attended.
That you attended. Because when you see my alma mater, but I didn't graduate from there.
But I mean, it was very, very big.
Yeah,
They had a lot of programs. They had a lot
they
of
always
fun
did
events.
career fairs.
Yeah, they had career fair. Our lecture, she was close to our lecturers. They so love her in that department. I did not know. The love was just too much.
It was just like they've been waiting for me. Yeah, come on. Come to us.
And then like you had good classmates too.
Yeah, I had good classmates.
Yeah, they were very, very close to her. And then I fell in love with my job. She fell in love with school and our friends and our lecturers and the rest. And then the school fees. God gave us wisdom on how to start paying the school fees.
Yeah.
And at least you are not paying.
Oh, but you Jack wasting.
Yeah, literally
now.
God just came through and God started providing for us. And then we said we were paying the school fees.
Yeah.
Was it easy? It wasn't
No,
easy.
it wasn't.
But we're holding on.
Draining.
God. Yeah, it was draining, but we're holding on God's word.
And then we had to like cut off
expenses.
What to buy, how to use things, and
like if it is not necessary,
we're not doing it. Then we had to collect like a 1-bed apartment because when we were staying before internet, it was like
2 bed. So we had to cut down our expenses to babe. Think it's not even cut down expenses now because the 1 bed itself is expensive.
The 1 bed is even more expensive than the one in
2 bed we're staying.
But like I was trying to say, we're not trying to keep up with lifestyle.
Exactly.
2-bedroom, it has to be 2-bedroom. If it's not 2-bedroom, then it's not 2-bedroom.
Exactly.
So we have to like collect 1 bedroom first.
Like actually, she's my wife. 1 bedroom is okay. Then we have parlor and then we have.
So that was like I just wanted to say that because I want to like the people that want to keep up with lifestyle of I can't stay in 1 bed. It has to be 2 bed. But then forgetting the financial this thing that comes with it. Now you have like new financial responsibilities of school fees.
Exactly.
But yet you want to still keep insisting on no, it has to be 2-bedroom or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Like just be financially.
Yeah, just cut your coat according to your size. For the whole time that we're in that apartment, we didn't have a couch now.
Yeah, we didn't have a couch.
We didn't have a couch now.
Why will you expose us now? How much
No, I just wanted to
Sorry, we had a couch. We bought a couch, but we returned it.
That couch that was very short, that looks like, and we did not order from Temu. Yeah, multi-shaped Temu.
The couch
was very short. No, that it was not even this.
Yeah, the couch was so like it would be like when you are sitting down on the floor.
Yeah,
so
that's
we just go do it and say you should come and carry your things.
Yeah, so we didn't even just bother buying couch again.
Yeah, we just had this chair for more like this dining space. So we just had chairs. Exactly. So but for couch, like we didn't need to cut the clothes according to
the clothes. Now,
according to our material.
Yes, because it's not even our size. Because it's our size. It's not our size. So we have to just what we had,
shrink our budget to something small. Yeah. And I think that was how it went. She graduated and thank God she graduated as the outstanding student. Come and see my suit that you know me do. Yeah. So I think that was how it went.
And I was able to get a job before graduation.
Yeah, she got a job. She got, in fact, 2 job offers that was waiting for her before she graduated. Before the end of 2023.
Yes, no.
She already had 2 jobs.
Like my first semester in.
Exactly. First semester in the school.
Yeah, was when I got back.
That was when I just accepted it. Yes, God even told us to be
directed us.
Exactly, because it wouldn't have been easy. The possibility of getting job in that other school. Yes, we had a lot of people who got job on. I wasn't really sure about it. In fact, sometimes doubt comes. I was already doubting, what can this girl do aside from school, job, and the rest like that. And then
I knew how to sew. One came my tailoring.
she knows
Nipple.
she knows how to sew. I got sewing machine for her. In fact, we got the heavy duty.
Heavy duty machine.
Sewing machine. And I was like, okay, see what do over and you will just say,
and she's
not crochet. And one thing she kept telling me is that I am not a tailor. This is not who I am.
This is not my
round. I said, this is not who you are. Just sew a clothes, just sew. I was hoping that whenever she sews maybe 1 or 2 clothes, she's going to fall in love with it and maybe start collecting businesses from people, start sewing clothes for people, and then but she kept telling me, okay, this is not who I am.
Because that machine is just for adjustments.
Heavy duty machine, she alteration. If you know it's adjustment, you can allow us to go to something very small. But like I was already giving up on maybe being professional and things like that. But she kept insisting and she kept insisting.
And then the school was doing career fairs.
Yeah.
So different companies would come to like recruit, and I was always attending.
Yeah, she was always.
And that's also one thing. Maximize the opportunities that you get. So I was always doing interviews. I was interview. And after interview, she was following up with recruiters. I was following up, sending emails.
And then she got the 2 jobs. We were just happy. And then I just thank God, God will show. Thank God that I did not block the dream of this woman. Because I know she's career. Thank God I didn't block the dream of our dream, because I would have. But we give glory to God because that's what she wanted and she pursued it.
And God did.
Yeah, and God did the miraculous. So, has it been easy? No. But has God been faithful? Yes. Yes.
Very faithful. What else we talk about?
Yeah.
I mean, that's already 1 year now.
Yeah, that's 1 year. That's 1 year.
I already went that partially this year because of graduation.
Yeah. I think let's just keep it simple like that.
We should just leave it like that.
Let's make them know everything.
Next year we'll do the following up.
Yeah, so I guess we get updates. But I mean, that's how it has been.
Yeah, that's how our 1 year went. I mean, because 2 years, we'll give you 2 years just
later.
Next year. So keep in touch. Stay in touch. So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for staying this far. We know this one is still lost. Like we said from the beginning, is that Oropo. So there was plenty story, and so thank you for listening to the end. And we want to say Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.